had numbness and tingling in her fingers. So when I touch her hand and it tingles, that means the signal shooting up this nerve is getting stuck before it goes to the brain. I call it nervous system constipation. It's getting stuck. It's not moving. Now, at the same time, I tested her muscle strength. I pulled down on this arm and it was strong. I pulled down this arm and it was weak. All right? Even though her problem's in her hand, the signal that the brain is telling this muscle to stand strong, it's not there, so it breaks down. All right? So what my job is to make the brain be able to communicate with the body so your body can heal itself and you can take some responsibility for your health. Okay? So we need to find out physically. Let's move to chemically. Chemically, what is going on with your body? One of the easiest things to do if you are very serious about making a change in the chemical part of your body is to check your acid-alkaline balance. Now, you may go to your doctor and they may take your blood and they may say, no, you're normal, you're 6.8. Okay? That is still acidic. If you have acidity in your blood, what does acid do? Does it build things up or does it tear them down? It tears them down. So, you know, if you have acid in your blood, what's that going to slowly do? Because things happen at a cellular level very slowly. What does that do to the lining of your blood vessels? Tears them down. What do you think your body, now, cholesterol that you eat, okay, some people have high cholesterol whether they eat cholesterol or not. It's produced in the liver. Cholesterol goes through the body and goes into the bloodstream, and it's laid down on the damaged parts of the lining, okay? And then it forms bigger and bigger areas to protect the lining. So that's why people can be on cholesterol medicine, and it's hard, you know, it goes right back up as soon as they come off. When you take someone's blood and you alkalize it naturally with supplements like sun chlorella, people eat a lot more green food, just different kind of chlorophyll. You do that with these green drinks and green foods, you alkalize the bloodstream, their cholesterol drops as soon as the blood level stays alkaline for a few days. It's amazing, okay? However, people don't make $3 billion a month on making your blood alkaline. So it's a big fight. It's a grassroots level. No one wants to go out there and say, hey, if you would just take this natural stuff, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But I have patient after patient after patient in my office that we work with their medical doctor, and we say they want to come off this. Take this and this and this, check your pH, and it's amazing. Their levels just drop down to normal like that. It's you wouldn't believe it. So you check your acid and alkaline balance. You can go get a blood test. It's a test on a daily basis on your body. You use a litmus paper on your tongue and in your urine, and you check and you see what your acid balance is. And you need to be above 7. And if you're staying above 7, that means your blood levels are rising, and your cholesterol is going to drop, and you're going to stop needing to have the acidity in your blood. Okay? That's the easiest way to find out what you can do to make yourself better chemically, so you're chemically not being damaged. And then you have to look at what you eat. You know, I have patients all the time that bring me a diet log of what they've eaten that day. You know, they might, people think they're eating good food, but if they have milk and a cereal for breakfast, that's all sugar. Everything turns into sugar unless it's protein or fat, okay? And so you have to eat a moderate balance of things. But then for snack, they might be having pretzels. Pretzels are straight sugar in the body, okay? Get some almonds instead of pretzels. There's little things that we can do to your body to build it up chemically. Getting off the artificial sweeteners is huge. That people tell me one story after another how their chronic headaches change, their muscle spasms change, their energy change, their anger change after getting off of sugar and artificial sweeteners. And eating, what do I drink? Water. Drink water, you know? Well, I don't like water. Okay? Well, there's a lot of things in our lives that we don't like, but we do. I like to go to work, but not everybody likes to go to work every day. It's not fun, okay? But they do it because they have to pay the bills. Because sometimes you have to train yourself to do things that are good for you. And then once you realize the benefits, you begin to like them a little more. So drink water. Eat whole, natural, healthy foods. If it's something that's processed, meaning it comes through a window or out of a bag, it is not healthy for you. Okay? The more natural, whole, raw food you can eat, the better. The more nuts, fruits, vegetables that are either steamed or cooked. Stay with the lean meats, some nice, soybeans and things like that. Processed soy, people are all over that. It stimulates breast cancer cells in many cases, with lots of other problems. But, you take the soybeans, like you get in Japanese restaurants, edamame they call it, and that's protein for your body. Eating whole, natural, healthy foods that are lightly cooked make you stronger. All right? So, and everything's in moderation. Eat good through the week, but on Saturday, do whatever the heck you want to do. Enjoy yourself, but understand that you get Sunday morning and you get back on your schedule and you eat good and you can exercise. Chemically, that's what you need to do for yourself. Emotionally, most of us have so much emotional baggage we don't even realize we have it. We walk around reacting to everything in our life. React to this, I react to that. We're just having one problem after another. Oh, the news, the news is bad. Well, this person cut me off, or my husband was upset today. Well, take some responsibility for your emotions and decide how you want to live and who you want to be. Right? You talk to anybody out there that's talking about emotional healing. A lot of it is to cut loose the baggage and quit feeling sorry for yourself, and to start making positive changes in your life. How do you do that? Well, what you need to do is you need to set goals, you need to read those goals, and then you need to have a plan to stay in a positive frame of mind. Okay? How do you do that? Here's what you need to do. You need to start at the end of your life and work backwards. How old were your parents when they died, if they died of natural causes? Chances are that's about how old you're going to live. Okay? Now, you look at that there, and you say, okay, where's the goal of how long you want to live? But that's about how long I'm going to live. How did they die? Did they break their hip and die of pneumonia a year later? Okay, so their balance problems, or was there dementia? Do you need to be doing crossword puzzles and balance exercises? And that, so you can prevent the problems that happen to them. Then you work backwards. You say, okay, what do I want to accomplish in my life? And you write these goals down, and you read them every day. And you look at those goals and say, this is how long I want to live. This is the things I want to accomplish in my life. This is my financial goals, my personal goals, my health goals, and this is where I want to be. Because how are you going to be happy unless you know what happiness is? Okay? Say you want to make more money, and you make $100,000 more next year. Okay? If your goal is to make more, then is there more than $100,000 to be made next year? Yes. So you're never gonna find out where happiness is. You're always going to be looking for the next thing. If you want to lose weight, how much weight do you want to lose? Do you want to lose 10? What's going to make you happy? Then you know. Otherwise, you do this yo-yo thing all the time because it's emotional. Everything is reacting. Oh, I feel bad. I'm going to eat this or that. There's no plan. All right, and then, so now you have your goals. Now you know where you're going with your life. How do you not stray off of those goals? How do you keep laser focused on what you want in your life? Well, you have rules that you follow every day. You are disciplined. And you create that discipline by creating a list of things you do every day. And then you follow that list. And if you don't follow that list one day, you forgive yourself and you start it that next minute. You don't start beating yourself up like people do all the time. And then you don't worry about the things in the past because they're in the past. You don't worry about the future because you've already got a plan. All you got to worry about is today, and it takes the stress off, let me tell you. All you got to worry about is today. I just got to get through today, and I got to feel good, and I got to do what I'm supposed to do today. Because every little day creates a future. And so then you create affirmations for yourself, and you put them in places where you can see them. I am healthy. I am strong. I am energized. Whatever you want it to be, I am disciplined. And you write these things down, and you read them 3 times a day with your goals. So you get up in the morning and you have your little list. I need to read my affirmations. Okay. Even after a year, you forget some days. Forgive yourself and read them anyway. All right? I am healthy. And you say them to yourself. And you look in the mirror. I am strong. I attract money into my life. I have a wonderful marriage, and my spouse and I get along great. My kids are independent, strong, powerful. I have great balance. My back is strong. I walk great. Whatever your little things are that are bothering you, my bones are getting stronger every day. You read through those affirmations, just 10 of them, okay? And then, but each time you affirm something to yourself, everything happens in little bits, right? Nothing happens fast or all at once. And you create changes in the way you're thinking, because one thing I teach my kids is what you